Hey, what's going on, guys? Have y'all been missing me? I know y'all been missing me.
Nope.
Well, hey, I know you've been loving those super consistent uploads, right? You know, full-length videos every other week, you know, YouTube shorts, you know, every other day. I know you've been enjoying that super consistent, you know, upload. That didn't happen either.
Nope.
Well, at least y'all are still glad to have me back, right? Like, right?
Cap. Stop the cap right now! Stop the cap!
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Macro Tactical back at you with another amazing video. And this is the first video in like 8 million years, I think. Like, bro, like I still have the Christmas lights up from during like the Christmas season. I was recording that. Still up. Like, yeah, let's point it up. Still up there. It's different, but still up there. My apologies, it's been quite a hot minute, but today is a very special video because this video is actually the very first sponsored video of my channel. Wow, how many times did I say video in that sentence? Crazy. But we actually have a sponsor of today's video, and the sponsor is Gray Market Airsoft. Gray Market Airsoft actually sent me what we're going to be unboxing and reviewing. You guys see the thumbnail and the title. But this is contained in this box are the Thunderstrike V2 airsoft grenades. I'm going to be giving a rundown, testing it multiple times. I believe he sent me multiple things to actually fire, like make this work. I'm not going to spoil that just yet. I want you all to, you know, notice that genius design with me in the video, you know. But give my full brutal breakdown of this, you know, tell my thoughts, would I buy this again, and do I recommend this? Without further ado, let's go. Alright, first, hold up, let me just say this. I feel like I actually owe you guys a reason why I've been gone. You might have noticed this on my leg. This is actually a brace. Back in like late February, I got really sick to the point where I actually go to the hospital, and it was really bad. So yeah, that's on me. Actually, no, it's not on me. It's Miss Frizzle not keeping me clean and healthy. Also probably on me as well. Second thing is, in March, I actually got MPFL reconstruction surgery done. I did not actually tear my MPFL, but I have a really bad history of my kneecaps sliding in and out of the socket due to my weak MPFL ligaments. I'll show you some pictures on screen. I did post a YouTube short about it. I was hoping it would get a decent amount of views, so my viewers would actually be like, oh shoot, this guy's in the hospital. Now we understand it, but it got like 300 views, so I know like pretty much none of y'all actually saw that. So without further ado, that's where I've been. It's 3-month recovery time. I am on week 5. I'm healing up great, so I'm hoping I can play in May. Zach will actually be doing some videoing for me during April, getting gameplay videos for you guys. So W's in the chat. Gonna get some W's in the chat for Zach. He's keeping me right, keeping y'all right. In May, I'll be good to play. June, I gotta get my right leg done. So again, that'd be another 2 to 3 months of pretty much you getting recording from Zach and any like products I get. Still working on some great videos for you guys. Now, let's actually get into it. Alright, so I'm actually recording this next bit on my GoPro. Hey everybody, ignore me. So this is the package. I'm gonna block everything out there so you don't see. I don't know if it's like the actual box, you know, or he just had one. But let's go ahead and cut this open. Never cut towards you. #1 rule. But what did I just ignore? #1 rule. Alright. Ooh, okay. Like what I see. Alright, real men patches. Oh, they don't. Oh, shoot, they don't have Velcro on the back. I actually think I did see a video of that. So you can see here, Gray Market Airsoft. I'm hoping I'm getting that on camera. Gray Market Airsoft. These are some of his patches. The ones you buy off his website will actually be having the Velcro on it. So ignore these Velcro-less ones. Still very nice though. I do like that. It's very high quality. I like that. I'll definitely be putting one of these on my truck, one of these on my gear, and have a couple spare ones to hopefully give away. Alright, first one. I'm assuming this is the very first grenade. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, I forgot. He actually sent me a few things in this box that are secret, and I can't show you yet. So let me get those out of the box first. Alright, pull out. Ooh, grenade #1 in a nice blue. Okay, I can see the top is off. Oh, this must be the shell, because I can see all the spare cartridges in there. So this must be a spare. Put that over there. Ignore my dirty desk. I haven't had time to clean it. Sticking my hand in here randomly. All right. Ooh, caps. All right. So one of the genius thing about this product and why I feel like this is such a cool idea and design for these sound grenades is because they are powered by caps. So these are like probably $1 each off of Amazon, and originally if you had a sound grenade you would have to run them off CO2s, which run you like $20 up to $70 for big boxes of them for those single-use grenades. Then you have to buy a shell, like a core, for $13, and then the shell themselves, which are not reusable, are around $1, $1.75, $2 each, depending on which time you buy them. All right, now reaching in more, got another pouch here. Reach back in here. Ooh, all right, alrighty, hold on. Let's see what we got cooking up. I am absolutely demolishing this. Ouch. All right, there's the first grenade. All right, that's really cool. I love this green. All right, so that's grenade number 1. We're gonna put that there. We have a spare pin here, unless that came off the second grenade that's in here. Reaching in here. Oh, I think it might have actually came off that. Oh, that's funny. Use my knife here, cut that off. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, it was in here. It's in here. Grenade number 2. I'm loving that green. I'm loving that olive green. All right, what else is back here? And that is everything in the box except for the third secretive item. These grenades are called the Thunderstrike V2s. They are sold by Isaac House. In fact, shout out Isaac House who actually sent these to me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Again, just thank you so much for this. This is incredible. These are sold on graymarketairsoft.com, as you saw on the patches, but he actually does have a Kickstarter available. Now the Kickstarter is actually coming to a close. He, I believe, is selling them for about 50% off on the Kickstarter versus the actual website themselves. So honestly, just go get them cheaper off the Kickstarter. That's where I got these. The cutoff date is April 23rd, so like I said, it is coming to a close. But hey, it is still available. I'm hoping to get this out this weekend of Easter. So yeah, I'm hoping to get this video out close enough, soon enough. All right, so just kind of talking about the product in my hand first. All right, so feeling about the quality of. So just feeling like. We're outside now. It's a beautiful 80-degree day. All right, so I've got one of the Thunderstrike V2s here. I'm gonna take the pin out real quick and unscrew this. I want to show you how to load these. So this is where the caps sit on. Go ahead and tear these out real quick. Peel these things out. Be very careful. Oh, that one's missing one. Oop. Okay. Thank you, manufacturers. Alright. So you slide these on carefully, one at a time. Try not to break them. Mine are not going on very easily. Hold on. Alright, so now mine are all seated the best they can. Some of these might be go fit on better, but all you do is press this down and twist. Ooh. Boom. Alright, push down and twist, and there's a mechanism in here where it waits for the, see how it went? That waits for the contact, and then it just springs forward. So it's really just a spring-locked grenade that produces sound. So I'll go ahead and put the pin in here so it doesn't go off. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Very first look, very first test. Didn't go off. All right. Well. Now, usually with traditional impact grenades, airsoft ones, you don't even want to touch them because they're CO2 powered. But maybe I can give it a. Oh my gosh! That low-key made me jump. Holy cow, that is loud. That's actually very surprising. Alright, so you saw the very first test there. When I initially threw it out there, it did not do anything, did not go off. But that's essentially how it works. You push this down, turn it clockwise, and there is a locking mechanism that goes in here and waits for the contact to the ground or whatever. unlocking this, springing it forward. This is a very tight spring. This is a very hard spring. You can see there how tight these coils are packed together for the initial contact, or impact I should say. Springing these forward and firing all these at the same time. Now hold on, now I actually gotta get these out. All right, let me load another one of these. These are fun. Alrighty, got another one loaded up. And actually, I didn't realize this till now. You know how you on the video you saw how easy it was to pull out the pin. Now that it's actually activated, it's very hard. I actually have to use force to pull this out. So I'm gonna pull it out this time again, and instead of giving it just a little feather toss out there, I want to actually try and get this out there pretty far. That was a little bit of a misfire. Pretty far. Oh god, that went off right in my ear. Alright, so, oh, I should probably arm it. Alright, it's armed now. I'm gonna go ahead and put the pin in. And actually, if you notice, it actually stays in a little bit better once you actually put the thing in. Or actually, you actually arm it. Oh, that's not good. Alrighty, so got a second one loaded up. Pull the pin, and I'm gonna try and chuck it out as far as I can. Well, not as far as I can, but you know, get it actually good. I died? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, come on. I didn't realize I had accidentally turned off my camera for the very first throw. Or at least the first far throw. Landed over here and blew up. Same distance over there, roughly, and didn't go off. Alright. Let's retry that. Alright. Alright, so we're back up here again. Third test number 2. There we go. It's really cool. You can see all the puff go, like all the powder go. That's really cool. All right, so I'm gonna continue to test some of these out. I'm gonna try and get through most of these, see how consistently they work, and we'll get back to you inside. All right, so I was a little bit disappointed and worried about the performance of the grenade, so I ended up able to call Isaac over a video call. I'll be playing audio of that in a little bit, and he essentially told me the rundown of I was not arming it correctly, which is why I could not get the pin in correctly. Actually, I couldn't get it in at all, and which is why it was dudding on most detonations of the one. So it was actually all on me. So I'll play some of that audio for you now. Actually activated the detonator, I guess is what they would call it. There was actually something blocking it, and I couldn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's happening is there's 2 ledges inside. You can even take off the top to see it.
All right.
But there's 2 ledges inside, and what happens is you're setting it and only one of the 2 ledges is on. So you should be able to see light through it. So it's called technically like binding.
Okay.
So it's binding in there, and it makes it a lot harder to detonate.
Okay.
The grenade pins.
Alright, so just to go over what he said right there, essentially, like I said, I was not arming it correctly, and it was binding, making it super hard for it to actually activate and detonate on impact, like simple drops and stuff. We did talk about the pins, as you kind of heard him bring that up. I was questioning why it was so easy to fall out when it was not activated or ready to detonate, and he was saying that was just a manufacturing deal. But yeah, let's continue on. You got enough screen time. You got enough screen time, pal. You got enough screen time. Now I low-key feel like an idiot, and I'm really not surprised. That's something I would totally do. Alrighty, so I'm back inside now. You just kind of saw bits and pieces of that video call I did with him. I'm going to put some more GoPro footage up on screen of me actually throwing the grenades and using them. I used 10 of them, and they all detonated except for the one. I thought I was actually having consistency issues, like the grenade itself. It was actually all on me. So pretty much all the issues are my issue, like literally genuine skill issue of like me not doing it correctly. Me not doing it correctly. So again, so that's literally on me, not on the grenades themselves. I'm not the smartest person in the world, so that's pretty true. I could easily see that happening. So now going into a deep dive of it, I'm going to cover a couple of things here: reusability, reliability, as well as quality and sound quality. So quality I already kind of covered. They're pretty strong. I have not done an official drop test yet. I'll post some more footage actually dropping it from high areas, but I tossed it on concrete, or sorry, I should say brick. I tossed it on brick, tossed it at my tree in the backyard, tossed it at the deck. I think I caught that on the GoPro, as well as tossing it really high in the air and then it coming down onto the grass, popping. I caught that with the GoPro some more. So I can pretty much say the physical quality of this is pretty outstanding. Sound quality, a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. I'm going to be completely honest with you. When I saw it was like these caps, I was like, oh, it's just caps, you know, cap guns you have when you're a kid, you know, pow pow. But when all those go off at the same time, it is a very loud bang, and enough to be like, because when I was first watching his videos on Instagram, also by the way, links to his Instagram and his YouTube and the website will all be down in the description, as long as with my Discord. But back on topic, when I was watching some of his Instagram videos of him tossing them, it didn't seem super loud, so I was a little bit like, the sound quality might not be the best, but I'm seeing like it is very nice. Like this is definitely a competitor for bigger banging grenades. Alright, so one thing I really wanted to cover were these cap holders. These cap holders are what's on the end of the detonator. So I guess you could call these detonator ends or whatever you want to call them. I'm just going to call them cap holders since it literally holds the cap for the detonator. Now, he actually sent me 5 of these, 7 if you count the ones with the grenades themselves, but he actually sent me 5 spares. Now, what's really, really cool about these 5 spares is you can put these already caps on them, put them in your pockets, put them in your dump pouch, or the tactical fanny packs if you have one on your chest rig or anywhere else, and pick one up, unscrew the detonator end, put one of these back on, you know, switcheroo, and then you have a workable grenade with a pretty quick change system. Alright, so sorry for the blabbering there. I kind of went on randomly, but honestly, I am really liking these. I'm looking forward to the future of these products. There's a few things he told me not to bring up. I can say there's a very bright future for this guy and for these reusable grenades. Like I said earlier, he's working on a grenade launcher which you can currently buy off Gray Market Airsoft. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see me pick one of those up. I would honestly love to, because those are pretty cool. He's working on reusable tag-ins for that, and also the grenade launcher allows you to use regular 40mm grenades. So if you run, you know, which I say grenade launcher as in not the small ones you could carry like on screen, but I mean the full-on rocket launcher. Sorry, not grenade launcher, like an actual rocket launcher. He's posted videos before on his channel and his Instagram, so go check that out. But before this video becomes a 30-minute video, let me load a few caps up and head onto the deck for a drop test. Let's get out there. Alright, so I'm on top of the deck now, got them loaded up correctly this time. Let's go ahead and drop it out, test it out. Nice. Alright, second one. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. And let's go chest mount, see if they're broken or cracked at all. Nothing but some scratches. Oh, wait, no, we do have one crack. We do have one crack right there. That must have been like from when it like directly like hit. But hey, even from that high up on there and it being 3D printed, it's still very much reusable. And it's this right here, a little bit of scratching here, a little bit of dirt right there, and yeah, works perfectly fine. Alright guys, so that is going to wrap it up for today's video. I do hope you enjoyed watching me kind of review, unbox, use, and kind of give my thoughts on these. Again, great product, easily the future for sound grenades. I'm going to continue to use these and continue to buy more of his products. Wouldn't drop these from like a 50-foot building onto like concrete. Wouldn't do that, but easy I could see, you know, ricocheting it off of walls indoors on CQB. I'm easily going to be using a couple of these in Milsims along with actual pyrotechnics when I get to some and when I'm actually fully healed from both my surgeries. But that is going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, really helps me out. Going to be dropping some more videos for you guys soon, hopefully sooner rather than later. I'm going to get out of here. Catch you on the flip side. See ya.